welcome to day 4 of the 2016 Horror-a-Thon, brought to you by Nightmare Effects. Today marks the 3rd episode and the final episode of Forgotten Sequels. And, this one is a little bit different, okay? It's not nearly as forgotten as the other two. And a lot of people have seen this movie, but for some reason, it gets kind of forgotten with the other sequels and, of course, the original. And right now we're talking about Final Destination 3. And Final Destination 3, I think, honest to God, I like this one the most.
Out of the 3 forgotten sequels, I agree.
Out of 3 forgotten sequels, and out of all the Final Destination movies.
Really?
Yeah. And 1 and 2 are great. Don't get me wrong. 4 and 5 suck. But 3 has something special to it. 1, having James Wong coming on to direct, not James Wan. James Wan would have been cool, though.
James Wong.
Wong.
Good.
First time I heard someone say the director name, I was like, James Wan? Oh, no. James Wong. Okay. But Mary Elizabeth Winstead stars in this one, along with Ryan Merriman. 2 fairly well-known actors, and on Disney, both of them. Sky High, Luck of the Irish. The classics, man. But we get these 2, and I think the reason this one works, you genuinely do care about them. At first, you hate Kevin. You hate Ryan Merriman. Because he's a pervert, and he does not respect his girlfriend at all. But I think, honest to God, after she dies, I think he kind of, has a whole mind switch, and I think...
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, I think you grow to like him
Yeah.
fairly quickly, and I think the relationship between Wendy and Kevin is really important in this movie, and it pushes the plot forward really well. One of the best things about this movie, there's 2 things that really stand out. One being the roller coaster. Man, there are a lot of people that hate roller coasters, and the reason I think this is so great, I think the airplane is great too from the first one, but I think this is so great because this is something you do for fun all the time. Okay, this is what people pay money to have fun.
Everybody does. Everybody does. A lot of people do it.
Yeah, and so then when people fear that all the time, it's been in the back of your head all the time. Now, what if this roller coaster crashes? Oh God!
Of course.
And then it happens this bad. It's very graphic.
Yeah.
That opening scene is very graphic. So, instantly you're in your audience's head.
Yeah.
So, people can really relate to that. But the thing that's so great is in all the movies you get some sort of hint or vision of how the person next in line is going to die. This one does it extremely, extremely well with using the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they didn't do that before. It's such a good idea.
Yeah.
But they take it a step further by bringing back Flight 180 from the first one and showing a picture of that. And then showing a picture of even, the Twin Towers and the shadow of a plane hitting the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
Abe Lincoln in the line coming across his head exactly where he was shot. Taking that step, just a little bit further, is what really works with the whole storytelling. So now you're thinking, man, geez, now I gotta look at all these images across time. That Abe Lincoln thing, that's legit, And so you have all that over time. And he's like, man, I wonder how many... the other things. He goes, you're kind of thrown off track at first. It's like, man, I wonder what else we've been told about without seeing.
Yeah.
But you follow that the whole time, and it's such a creative idea. I would say, though, outside of those 2 characters, you don't care about anyone else.
No.
Which, I really don't know if that's a bad thing.
No, I don't think so. I think it works okay in this movie.
Yeah, because it's not that they're not established, because... what's so great about this is that characters are consistent. Their attitudes are consistent throughout the movie.
Yes.
So they are developed well because you know exactly how their personality is going to be regardless. The only person that we have no idea who this person is the girl that was with Wendy's sister on the roller coaster that gets the spike through. That's the only person that's like, oh, okay, I guess she was
just like, who were you sitting next to on the roller coaster? Oh, it must have been her.
I guess she was on the roller coaster.
They didn't even confirm that. It was just like, oh, well, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Which is, I guess, to that degree, it's okay. Since we don't know, that kill comes as more of a shock.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's just kind of weird. It's like, oh, we haven't even seen this girl all movie.
Nope, and then she shows up, done.
Yeah. I will say you do hate Wendy's sister.
Yeah.
You have this throws me off guard as well, because you get a moment of real between the 2 of them where they show, of course, you can come live with me, or, you can come live with me, They show like real sister love there for a second, and then that gets thrown out the window when the camera thing happens.
Yeah.
And then I get so frustrated with Wendy's sister every time I watch this movie. In every part of the damn movie, every time she's on screen, I get frustrated because the beginning she's annoying because she's at the the fest for seniors, and she does the stupid where she flips off the camera every time. That's annoying. Then at the end of the movie, all Kevin is trying to do is say, "Hey, you're in danger. Can you come with me?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh no, get off me! Don't touch me!" Like, damn, you're in danger, girl. What do you think I'm lying? Like, why would I make that up? And
Like,
then,
she's got to know that all of her sister's friends are dying.
yeah, like you're everyone that's been on the roller coaster has been dying, and you don't think that maybe you should fucking say something?
Yeah, like,
I don't like stupid characters, and she's the definition of stupid character.
yeah, I agree.
So I don't like her. But then again, that was probably intentional. I would hope anyway. Now I kind of want to talk about something that is a little bit separate from this movie, which was only for like the DVD. You can make choices for the characters on the DVD menu. So it would happen like, for example, in the roller coaster ride, they'd play heads or tails with the coin. You decide what the character should pick. Okay, so it'll freeze, like, okay, heads or tails, and you pick heads or tails. And then another example is later, McKinley, when the huge crane drops on McKinley, it freezes for a second, and you decide whether he jumps right or he jumps left. I've gone through that thing a million times, though, and the result is always the same.
Dead.
Yeah, like nothing changes in the movie. I don't really understand the point of it if you can't change the outcome of the movie.
Yeah. It would have been cool if there were two separate stories to that, but
no.
more work for them. No,
Yeah,
we don't
they
need
had
that.
they had to shoot 2 movies, really.
Really? Yeah.
And then, like, the outcome, it's kind of like a complete butterfly effect. Like, it'll keep changing there's a lot of outcomes
little
there.
things, yeah.
One more big thing about this movie, which was a surprise to a lot of people, is that we finished the movie, Wendy, her sister, Kevin, survive. And then we go to another scene a few months later, and they're on a train, and somehow magically they all end up on the same train, and she has another vision of the train crashing, and ends up killing off every character, which is kind of crazy. Not many movies are ballsy enough to do that. I wish they wouldn't have, though.
You would have loved Mary Elizabeth Winstead in another movie.
Yeah.
So I would, too.
Like, Final Destination 4 should have been them. Which, like, because I think these are the best characters we've seen in a Final Destination movie, so taking them and killing them all off just kind of sucks. Because we're going to get sequels anyway. Dan, can we really stick with the good characters,
Yeah.
But, we're going to go and move on to our ratings now. But before we do, we're going to make sure we thank our sponsor real quick. So stay tuned for our ratings, and we'll see you in a minute.
Nightmare Effects is an independent mask company providing you with quality craftsmanship at gruesomely affordable prices. They offer both replica masks and busts of one of the most iconic killers in cinematic history, while also offering custom orders and repaints. Like their page on Facebook and get your own today.
So we're going to go ahead and move on to our ratings. Okay, Nick. Out of 5 jack-o'-lanterns, what does Final Destination 3 get?
I'm giving Final Destination 3 3.5 jack-o'-lanterns.
3.5 jack-o'-lanterns. This one's tough for me. I'm going to say 3.5 as well. I love this movie. I could watch it over and over again. But it's definitely, there are some flaws there. I understand why people don't like it, and it's tough to compare to the original because the original is great as well. But there are just some little things that stand out to me in this movie, just things that like pleasure me more, I guess, with the picture thing.
Yes.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Ryan Merriman, just people that I really enjoy watching. So that's why I'd give it a 3.5, sitting at a 7 out of 10 for us, which not bad.
Yeah.
It sits at a 5.8 out of 10 on IMDb. I can understand that, but
Yeah.
okay, that'll be it from us. But before we let you go, we got to shout out our sponsor once again, Nightmare Effects. All these under mask here are made by Nightmare Effects, Michael Hopkins over Nightmare Effects. And, man, these things are amazing. Incredible detail, incredible craftsmanship at an extremely well prices. You can get these full masks at only $150 and hoods at only $90. So definitely worth it, I promise you. I have every single mask from them, so make sure you check them out. Go like their Facebook page and get one for yourself, and make sure you tell them that we sent you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And make sure you tune in tomorrow for a brand new 3-day series. Another sequel-related one. And one I think you'll actually enjoy. Regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you next time.